The question 8 deals with binomial distribution. We have 7 multi-choice questions, and each question has 5 possible answers. Now, as the student here is going to guess the answers, we have a probability straight away for his chance of getting the question right. So, in answering A, we know probability that he gets the answer correct, as it has 5 possible answers and he's guessing, is 1/5, 0.2. Now he's going to do this over 7 multiple choice questions, so therefore his number of trials, n, is equal to 7. He's going to do that each time, and so we have a binomial situation, np, in this case binomial 7, 0.2. And we're asked in part A to say, what's the probability that the random variable that is binomial distribution gives 4 correct answers. Now we can calculate that figure, but in this case you are on a calculator paper and it's a simple routine to use the stats mode. So let's go into stats. Into stats, we're going to be using a distribution, so click on F5. We're going to be using the binomial distribution, click on F5 again, and we're looking for a specific value from that distribution, and that will be BPD. So we click on F1. Are we taking it from a list? No, we're not. We're putting in a variable, F2. Move the arrow down. Our value that we're interested in is 4. Our number trials is 7 number trials. So put in the number 7. And our probability, as we found out, is 0.2. Press execute again on your calculator to get an answer. And we have our answer there. The probability is 0.028672, which will be returned as to three significant figures as 0.0287. Okay, so we have our first answer. Part B asks, what's the chance that he passes the test? So we're asked for the chance that, right, the test must be passed will require him to get how many questions correct. To pass the test, it says at least 4 correct answers are required to pass the test. So he must get 4 or more. Now, our calculator doesn't return probabilities in the top end of the tail, if you like, but it will return cumulative probabilities up to a value. We want the value 4 and above, so that's going to be equivalent to 1 minus the probability that we get x to be less than or equal to the number that's 4 and above. It will then be 3 or below. And again, we can go to the calculator to do that. So let's find the value there. Exit from this, we'll go back from that, exit, go back into distribution, F5, back into binomial, and this time we're looking at the BCD cumulative value. So we'll press F2. We're on variable, it's still got the figures in that we have there. X is now changed to a 3. Number trials, yes, it is 7. Probability, yes, it is 0.2. And what's the answer? You can move over, execute, and then press the EXE button, and you get our answer is 0.9666656. So we have a subtraction to do for that, and you can then work the answer that's required. So this is going to be 0.03334. And that rounds off to be his chance of passing the biology test will be 0.0333. There's your final answer using the calculator.